What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode, and I want to talk about, is Warzone Mobile actually good? Because it had a global launch. It's not been received the best, but as you can see, I got it downloaded, played it on my controller, and I'll give you my 2 cents on it. But before that, I want to know how one studio is dealing with hackers and the mindset that they have around it, and hopefully some other studios could learn from this and maybe implement this into their systems. Though knowing the corporate world, I'm not holding my breath. And then lastly, it is CDL weekend. We have Pro Call of Duty happening down in Miami, and so far my bracket has been 100% correct. So we'll talk about the games this weekend, the predictions and everything, but we're gonna talk about that so much more. So just sit back and enjoy. I think it's safe to say that Warzone Mobile's global launch was not received well the best. That had a lot of bugs, that it was glitchy, that it wasn't running super smooth, and there's tons of stuff on Twitter, or at least the app formerly known as Twitter, of just people kind of downing the game and saying that it's like, what are we playing, Roblox? And granted, as you can see, the graphics aren't anything super stellar, and I'm just playing on just a normal iPad, but I have to say, my overall time, I had fun with it. I was playing on a controller. Are the controller settings a little off? Yes. Do they need to make some dead zone settings for the controller? Yes. But this is legitimately, it's been out for 1 day. They've already put a patch update out for running super smooth, as you could see, and I don't know, I like the idea of having a game where if I'm playing Call of Duty with the boys on my PC and I'm playing on my controller and I have to go away on a vacation, I love the idea that I can have my iPad and play the same game on my iPad. Now, I understand that a lot of people are gonna say performance issues or X, Y, and Z, and give me a lot of reasons on why this is not a good thing, and I can understand that to a point, but I think if this is the worst it's ever going to be and it's only going to get better and technology is only going to get better, I think creating or lowering the barrier to entry to play these games is just a good thing. So without further ado, let's just sit back. You can critique my gameplay all you want, but here is Call of Duty Mobile, and if you want to play with me over on Warzone Mobile, I would love to play with anybody who watches my videos. Now, moving on this video, we have to shout out to Jake Lucky, because I'm not a journalist, I'm just spewing my opinion out here on the internet, but Jake Lucky, he's definitely for sure a journalist in the gaming world. I love this guy. I love him and Hunter and everything that they've been doing. Kind of inspired me to do this channel and kind of do what I just said, do this channel. But with cheating being so rampant in every video game, Jake asked Joshua Mills, the game director for Rainbow Six Siege, who's had this crazy resurgence with the streamer Jixie, and how they combat their idea of cheating in the game. And I love his response of, you have to make them bleed resource, like they're a freaking like a cartel, like selling some drugs and some stuff. But in a sense, they kind of are. But just hear what he has to say, because honestly, I think it's wonderful. And I'm sorry again for the Twitter quality over here.
Cheating has been running rampant through just about every game that you can name, especially in the mainstream. So what does that discussion look like when you're trying to stay ahead of something that people are so, you're always fighting that force of they're trying to out best you guys?
Yeah. And that's the thing. It's always this battle of one's trying to outbest the other. But I think the big thing with us investing in this new technology, it gives us that leg up where we're actually able to do things far faster and make them bleed resource at the end of the day. Like Alex mentioned, when we introduced, was it QB into our actual system, a bunch of cheat makers went out of business because they couldn't keep up with it. And that's the point. We're going to make your life a living hell, because we don't want you in our game. We want to make a great game, great experience for our players. So I'm not going to swear, but just like, I get very angry about this. So yeah, but yeah.
And you gotta love that response of like a developer just getting super passionate about this, and he's like, we're gonna make it a living hell, like those guys. Like I absolutely love this, and I would hope that the 2 studios that come to mind are like Call of Duty with Activision, and how they treat Call of Duty. Like, we all know Ricochet is working, but is it working to its full strength? Maybe not. And then with most recently in the news, Apex Legends and their crazy accusation, but the crazy hacking that is going on within that game, it's just insane to me. So I would hope that Call of Duty, who makes a stupid amount of money, Apex Legends, that is also not shorting for cash, they could have that mentality of like, look, we're just gonna make them bleed their money dry, like bleed them of resources, bleed them dry. And if that is their mentality, if that is what they say in these meetings, which I'm highly skeptical that it is, being in a corporate world and everyone wanting to like be under budget but still overperform and under deliver, it's just I would like to see them become more outspoken like this. And a change of leadership, I think, is coming within the next 2 years. players, and I don't mean just in Activision and in Apex, but just as people phase out of gaming and these people who have grown up in gaming now take leadership roles. I think we're gonna start seeing really cool decisions for us nerds, us weebs out here in these little subcultures. But as I said, I have been 100% so far on my listings of at least this is the CDL, the brackets that's going on. So eventually we're gonna see tomorrow Optic and Ultra face off and Subliners and FaZe face off. But today we're seeing Breach, Ravens, Thieves, Surge, Heretics, Rocker. I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing all of this, and I think Boston wound up playing the Rockers. I think I have this backwards, where it was Heretics are playing Ravens, and then Boston is playing Rocker. So if that's the case, my whole day 2 is going to be thrown for a loop, unless the people who move on are 100%. And I think the people who are going to be moving on today will be Breach, Thieves, Rocker, and Legion. Now that I noticed that kind of screwed the pooch on that, we just gotta have to sit back and see if I'm right. So with that said, make sure you go over to youtube.com. I think we could do it live as I'm recording this video. Let's see. Can I do this right the first time? That's YouTube TV. We don't want to go there. YouTube. Can we see the watch parties? The Zuma watch party is going on right now.
In ranked, yeah, we did see that. We read the tweets out on stream. Kyle,
so Boston and Minnesota are playing right now. It's 1-1. Oh, so I'm wrong already because I have both these teams going on to the next round, but that's okay. I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna watch this the Zuma watch party. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe. It means more to me than you know. If you want to play Warzone Mobile with me, just hit me up in the comments down below. Join the Discord. I'd love to have you guys there. And as I talked to an amigo earlier today with my YouTube, I get in my own way a lot. I compare myself to others and the greatness of others, and I just need to be confident in the greatness of myself, and realizing the greatness of others doesn't put myself down at all. And I keep doing that where I think everyone is great and I just suck. So if you guys would just like the video, maybe leave a comment of suck down below. I know you guys got to this point, and I will see you guys probably mañana for the next one. Peace.